Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. This is a price analysis update on Reef. Every week we do a video on Reef and check out some key areas where we could potentially invest, maybe some take profit regions, and even a bit of a trading setup. So throughout this video we will take a look at both the USDT and the BTC pairings. If you are new to this channel, then please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button and let's crack on. This video is in partnership with Cointelegraph Markets Pro. If you are looking to get one step ahead of the game and check out their platform, you will find that link in a pinned comment and the description of this video. So Reef, last time we did some price analysis, we was pumping quite well. I mean, we was down at this range and we looked at some areas where we could buy. So look at the bottom here at pretty much 1.8 cent. We did a nice push up to around 2.6 cent and we was looking for a rejection down to 6 and 8 level. That's what's happened so far. Now that we have done that 61% retracement, there's a good possibility that we could use this as support and push on, because if you look here, right on this 6 level, 1, 2, 3 wicks right into it and pretty much bound straight up. So far looking good. We've got above this 382 level, which is a nice red line I've marked up as an area of resistance, which is now support at 2.3 cent. So we are now nice above that. Looking at this move here, this is what I was expecting. A push to the upside, didn't go quite as high. We rejected, hit that 618. I'm expecting that we could push on very, very soon. But looking at buy zones, really, I just want to drop down to a 4-hour time frame and have a look at this latest move here. So this was the bottom of the move, that was the top. Whenever we are looking for buys, we do look at that golden ratio level. We're now back above this area of support here. For me, the market still is a little bit indecisive. I mean, if you're looking on the right hand side here, still a fair bit of red, but Bitcoin's done well. I mean, it's managed to push back up to 49k. We've got another rejection off there. It's coming towards the beginning of September now. I mean, what date are we on? Let's have a quick look. 29th of August, so we're close to September. I mentioned it throughout a lot of my videos and over on my social media channels that historically September has been a bearish month. If we just take a look at this picture at TED Talks Macro shared the other day, if you're not following him, go ahead and check him out. It provides some solid trading data and options trading. If you're looking here, Bitcoin historical returns by calendar month since 2012. September is the only month when there has been negativity. Look at that. So it is showing that historically things could be bearish, but look what happens after that. November. Wait till November hits this year because things will be absolutely flying. But just going back to Reef, I still foresee a bit of a drop. And depends where we go. If you're looking for some buys, what I would do is put some in at 2.1 cent. But I would hammer them, ladder them all the way down to around 1.8 cents. So if you're looking for buys, I'm going to put a nice a red box on here now. I will be targeting buys this area here. Throughout our time in crypto, we always have that possibility that there will be a drop. And we have not had such a significant drop. I mean, you're looking on the daily time frame. It's been pretty much up all the way without much relief. I mean, look at that. We've had a great rise so far. Double bottom there on Reef. And then we pushed to the upside. And I mean, if you look at that in terms of percentage growth, 141% growth since the bottom. For me, short-term scenario. So look at this moving average 58. There's a good chance that we come back down into this red box, retest this moving average 50 at some point in September, and then do start pushing after that. So we've done that major move up. There's a good chance we'll come down here, test this region, maybe even that low of August there, and then start pushing up. Because for me, once we get September out of the way, I think things are really going to start looking very good. So that's your buy zones within there. 2.1 cent all the way down to 1.8 cent. That's 0.018 all the way up to 0.021. So that's your buy zones. In terms of areas where we need to target, I've got a red line marked all the way through it. And this is a solid level of weekly resistance. And that's up at 3.7 cent. That is the first major area to break through. In terms of data, we haven't got a lot of trading data available because it is a fairly new asset. So, I mean, back here we've only got data from December. So that's like coming up to 9 months of data is not much really. I mean, if you're on the lower time frames and scalping, then there's nothing to worry about. If you're looking for long-term investment areas, not much to be honest. And for me, I think this is massively, massively undervalued. I'm just going to mark this region up here. Look at all these wicks, 1, 2, 3. That's a solid area of resistance too. So once we do break above 3.7 cent, we should get to 5.6 cent fairly quick. And then we are into price discovery. ignore that wick there, because that's that always happens when you get a wick on Binance, or a listing should I say. So that's pretty much buy zones covered. If you're looking to take profit or even just sell your bags, then 3.7 cent, and then we've got a massive area at 5.5 cent. Once we break above 5.5 cent, this is going to the moon. Got the downtrend line here, which I broke through, so that is now obsolete. I mean, if you're looking for any trading patterns, it is looking like we are forming a bit of a bullish pendant here. If you look at this, there's a good chance that we do break out of this at some stage. So that's got a potential to drop up or drop down. I'm more in favour of a drop down first, so if you're looking for trading, we could drop into this region and then push up, but it's getting a little bit chaotic there with line, so we'll just leave that on. Let's see if we do break down out of this triangle, this pendant, and then test that EMA 50 and then push up. Just one key point to note, that the money flow is actually in positive territory. It was in negative territory for a long time, all the way back to May. That's turned bullish. I suspect we may get a little bit of a sell-off in terms of more sells than buys, and then going towards the end of September, October, hold on to your crypto, because it is really going to start flying. So that's that pair pretty much covered. Let's just take a quick look at the BTC pair. Type. So Reef BTC currently at 49 Satoshis. So this is a bit of a setup we had last time. We're looking for that break out of it eventually, a break out of that downtrend, and that's what's happened. We broke out, we use this area of support here, formed that bottom, and now we have broken to the upside. We've actually broke to the upside now and got above this moving average 50 on the daily time frame, which in terms of long-term trading swings, that's a bullish sign, and we're using that as support quite a lot. We had no daily closures below it pretty much since the 20th of August, so that's a week of using that 50 support. If BTC does go on a random run, we may get some orders filled back down at this range here. So if you're looking for buys, I would still target 34 Satoshis for a decent area for you to potentially place some orders. In terms of areas of resistance, the first area of resistance is here at 57 Satoshis. If you look at all these wicks here, support, rejection. So that's a key level. I'm just going to keep all these arrows on for now because it gives me a good idea of what's going on. But that's the first major area to target if you're looking to take some profit off the table and grow a bit of Bitcoin. Then 57 Satoshis is a first major level, and then one above that is 99 to 100 Satoshis. What I will do is when we break above this region here at 57 Sats, I'll jump in some further price analysis. And one more thing to cover before we do wrap this video up today is this trading indicator. So this is a Valkyrie trading indicator. I'm in partnership with Valkyrie Traders, so it is a Discord server. We have 14 traders with great profit returns. If you can check our server out, you'll find that link in the description of this video. You have that option. It is a paid community, but it's solid. There's a lot of good trading P&Ls to check out in there, so go and check them out. But also we have an option of purchasing this indicator. This is a great indicator in terms of if you're wanting to scalp. So if you're looking at this area here, these green dots are RSI oversold signals, so that would have told you to buy. This wave here is support, so that would have been a great time to buy. But looking at all these RSI oversold dots, oversold, or should I say overbought? That's overbought now, yeah. So we are now above that moving average, and it's oversold. That does give me a good, pretty much signal tied in with that area of resistance that now is a good time to sell. That tied in with the potential that I'm expecting a drop in September works very nicely. So I'm not going to talk too much about that, but that's giving us a good sell signal there. And we've hit some area of resistance and we've rejected off this moving average, so there's a good chance we're going to come down. And who knows, go down and test this region here. This support level might come up to around 1.7 cent. It's where I mentioned on them on the Reef USDT pair, where to potentially place some orders. So that's going to do it for today's video. Just some analysis there on Reef in both USDT and the BTC pairings. If you are new to this channel, then please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.